Hi guys, this is Brian and I'm back with part 2 of animating simple objects in Blender. So just a quick recap of what we did last time in my last video. So we deleted the objects, the default objects in Blender. So there's the lamp, then we have the cube, then we have the camera, the cube and the lamp. So press X, then we delete. Then we added a UV sphere. So front view, Shift A, mesh, then UV sphere. Then zoom in. Then we did a subdivision modifier, add modifier. Then we add the subdivision surface, increase the viewport to 3 for it to look smooth. Then if you like, you can right click, then shade smooth, so that you can have that light bouncing on the 3D UV sphere. So the next thing we did, we went to the viewport shading. Here's the viewport shading. Then we added texture, material texture, so new. Then we gave it blue, we gave it a blue texture. There we have it. So we gave our object a background. So again, you go to Shift A, mesh, then you give it a plane. Then we want the plane to be like the background, so we rotate along the x-axis. So we're going to click rotate along x, rx 90. Okay, press enter, scale out. Then we added the camera. So first of all, let's give our plane its own color. So we are going to use white. So go to new, base color, then increase this to white. So this is now white. So another thing we did, we added the camera, Shift A. Anytime you want to add an object in Blender, that's a shortcut, Shift A, or you can just use add. Then you'll find camera. So after adding the camera, when we go to the view, the 3D space here, you can see the camera here. The 3D space, this is the dimensions, so you can just see the 3D space here. So we're going to move the camera backwards. So we go to move the tools on the left. So I'll make a video on the tools in Blender, the shortcuts. So for now we're going to push this backwards, so the camera okay, there we have it. So for you to see what you've done in the camera view, just go to your numpad, click 0, and there we have our cube. So for the camera, you can just adjust the camera, the focal length. You can reduce, you can increase, reduce, increase, like that. Alright, so it doesn't look quite good, so let's move it backwards a bit. There, 0 again. Yeah, there we have it. So our plane, let's scale it along the z-axis, SZ, for it to fit on the camera. Okay, then scale along the y-axis. Scale along y-axis. Scale along y-axis. Okay, scale like that. All right. Scale along the x-axis again. There we go. So far so good. So when you go to the to the viewport shading, for us to see how it's going to be rendered. As per now, we can't see the reflections, we can't see the light because we don't have the lamp. Remember, we deleted our lamp. So this is what we're going to do. Let's go to our usual Shift A add. Then let's use the point lamp. So our point lamp is there. When we go to our 3D space, the point lamp is right in the middle, because when you add any object in Blender, it will be added where the 3D cursor is. So let's push it out. Then now we want to center it. So numbered 1, numbered 0. Yeah, let's put it there. So this is just a simple scene setup. So let's increase the size, the radius of the lamp, like that. Then increase the strength. Let's use 200 watts. Yeah. Now you can see the reflection. So this lamp, we're going to push it next to the 3D UV sphere, just next to it. So number 3. Then let's move it here, just above it. Okay. Then our plane moves a little bit backwards, number 3, so that you can see where our plane lies, like that. All right. So we're going to add another plane. Let's add another plane. So this one. If you like, you can just use the default cube, then delete the front. You can delete the face. Maybe you can choose any face, then delete. This is just a simple setup. So let's duplicate this. This is our plane. So if you want to duplicate anything in Blender, just go to Shift D. Yeah, press enter. So right now we have two planes. From the scene collection here, you can see the plane 01, the duplicated one, and we have the original plane. So we have two planes. So we want to rotate the duplicated plane. So RX 90. Okay. Then push it down a little bit, like that. All right. Then, so from where we are, we set up the scene, the lights, and the backgrounds. So that was just a quick recap. So right now we're going to do some simple animation on our UV sphere. So let's zoom. I think we should give the UV sphere another color. Let's give it a metallic color. Let's give it a metallic color. All right. Metallic. All right. So the base color should be white. Base color should be white, right there. Yeah. It has a metallic feel, or if you like, color. Let's adjust. These are just simple adjustments. Okay. So now it looks like an iron ball. It's metallic in nature. So I want to animate it. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Let's scale it like that. Okay, right there. So we want to make the little ball to like roll. So let's go to our first frame number 1. So you skip 0 to 1, frame number 1, then move the ball towards the end or outside the camera view. So the ball will be coming in and rolling out of the camera out of the space. So our first keyframe, we're going to use the location keyframe. So let's press I, location. So as you can see, there is a keyframe added here for location. Then we'll move the ball to the end. Okay, right there. So let's first set the keyframe. Let's say from 0 to 70. Then you move the ball right there. Then we set our keyframe. Press I, location. So there's a location here. It's simple. This is just a location keyframe right there. So what we're going to do, it doesn't look natural. So this is what we're going to do. Let's give it a simple rotation. So let's go back to frame 0, frame 1. All right. Then let's go to rotation. So just press, you can use that, or you can just press R, then rotate 360, R 360, press enter. Alright, then go to the last keyframe right there, then press I, then rotation like that. So let's see if we did the right thing. Alright, let's see. So as you can see, the ball is rotating. So when you play that, the ball is rotating. Alright, simple rotation. So we have the location and rotation. So let's try simple bounce. So the ball bounces, rotates, and locates. Okay. So our first keyframe was the location keyframe. So as the ball moves to the center, let's say the ball moves up to here. First of all, let's say the ball moved up to here, then the ball bounced. So we're going to use a location keyframe here. Let's say at frame 20, the ball moved up. I press location. So like that. Location here. Location, then the ball drops immediately like that at frame 24. Location. So let's see what we have. So right there. Alright, this looks nice like that. Yeah. So it was like the ball was thrown from the space, from outside the camera frame. So like that, boom, then it rolls. So we can add another bounce. So let's see, you can add another bounce like that. So after the rotation, after the drop, the first drop, you can give it another drop. So like that, boom, then move another frame, let's say frame 30, then the ball bounces again up, but a little bit higher now. like that. Yeah, location. All right, like that. Then immediately it drops immediately here, like that. Like that. Location. So let's see what we have from the camera. So we have that bounce, another bounce, but this one looks fast. So let's adjust this keyframe. Let's give it 40, like that. All right, let's try that. So these are just some adjustments. All right, so this we can just, so the difference from frame 20 to frame 30, we're going to select the two keyframes, shift, then move them to frame 40. So let's try like that. So you can just adjust and see the nature of the bounces. All right, so perfection is the key thing. So each and every time you're doing an animation, you must make sure it looks natural. All right, I think our last keyframe, the last bounce that we had, doesn't look good. So let's just delete that. So it's better this way, like that. All right. So when we'll be adding sound, you'll see now the nature of the bounces, the simple roll. All right. So let's play that again. So we are going to set up our animation ends at 70. So let's set the end frame to 72. All right. So let's press play. All right, that looks nice. All right, so another thing we're going to do before we call it a day, our lamp, let's increase the energy. Let's give it 600. All right, let's see. All right, so that's for today. Thank you for watching. Let's meet next time.